Okay, episode 2. And today we've got Dear Green, 2 coffees. So the first one we're going to have is, which one?
It's try and guess.
Oh, okay.
Is this the Ethiopian or is this the Kenyan?
I'm going to guess straight away that this is the Kenyan because I ain't getting no funky smell. Naturals release that funky smell.
Did you?
I'm completely wrong. This is the Ethiopian. But I couldn't smell it. What the hell was that about?
Nice full-bodied experience.
Really, really beautiful actually, because it's full-bodied and funky. But I have to say that a lot of the naturals I'm not crazy about because they're too funky.
Definitely. That's the most common mistake when they become too natural. And that's a process of fermentation. When you over-ferment something, it just tastes like, over-fermented stuff.
Yeah, you overdo anything and it's going to get a bit weird. But this is wonderful because I'm immediately getting something entwined in that funk. A bit of fruit. Fruit entwined funk. I should write
it's quite
punk
clean
song lyrics.
Yeah, you should really.
Am I right? Fruit entwined?
Fruit entwined, definitely. This coffee is quite clean as well.
Yeah.
But how did they identify it? Lime raspberry lemonade. I'd agree with the lemonade part, the raspberry lemonade part, because it's quite clean. It leaves your palate nicely.
Yeah.
And a nice aftertaste.
Let's see the stats on the Kenyan now.
To hell with the stats. I'm going for the
I
coffee.
just fucking put my nose in it.
That happened to me last time.
Wow, it's a solid chunk of coffee, that one. You can order this one by the slice.
It has this typical Kenyan aromatic aftertaste.
But this is the fullest Kenyan I've had in ages. Kenyans to me are a fruit punch, normally. This is a chunky slab of coffee.
With a kind of fruity head.
Exactly, exactly. It's plumminess with added zestiness.
That's what kind of is in the back, actually.
Yeah? Now let's see what's the details on this. So it's from Kenya. Chania AA is the estate. Well, Chania is the estate.
AA is the grade.
AA is the grade of bean. So AB would be the second pick.
Yeah.
Which
We literally have loads of grades, sieves,
right.
and we sieve out basically by weight or by size.
Okay, so the variety of beans, we've got a few here. Riuru 11, K7, SL14 and SL28. So a mixed hodgepodge of beans. Yeah, they do look different. There's one that's almost a pea berry. Can you have sometimes this many different beans and remain consistent? How can you do that?
Yeah, consistency is to a level, I guess. You can never know which bean you're gonna get in which cup, right? If there's 5 different varietals, you never know how many of each one is gonna end up in 18 grams of coffee. But on a whole, as a bag coffee, it's gonna be pretty consistent. It's grown in the same area, grown in the same conditions, same process, so it's gonna be quite consistent with what it is.
So by the time you process it and then roast it, you're evening out any of the slight differences, yeah?
I like to think that what matters is what you're tasting.
Right.
If it tastes good, it can be 100 different varietals in there. It's nice to know the traceability of it, so you know exactly what's in there.
Yeah.
But it's not much, it's the end result is what drives the whole industry, is the flavor and taste.
Interesting, yeah. Well, we'll talk a lot more about that in the future, varietals and blends and things like that. Right, now I'm going to try the natural cold. Ooh.
Different.
Wow. The coldness takes away some of that heady funk and gives it a different kind of funk. It's evolved. It's an evolving funk.
Yeah, I think this coffee would go great as cold brew.
Yeah.
Cold brew, very refreshing.
Right, so.
Real clean.
Really clean.
I get the raspberries now.
I'm getting more lemony, lemonade type zestiness.
If you have this cold and then infuse it with carbon dioxide, you get like a real nice lemonade, I think.
It's a lemonade flavour note. I don't want it with lemonade. Right, the Kenyan. Going back to the Kenyan. And they're both very sweet. I'm really surprised. Very sweet.
Why are you surprised?
Because
Coffee is a fruit.
Okay, so in conclusion, for this episode, Dear Green are on point this month and making amazing coffees. So get out there and try their Kenyan. It's fantastic. Try their Ethiopian natural. It's effing amazing. And follow us on Twitter, Facebook, and Instagram to find out more and more episodes on the website. Sayonara.